at 4:33. A quorum was present with 22 members signed in. And we'll go ahead and start this year by having Katie read the minutes from the previous annual meeting.
Valley Credit Union annual meeting minutes of June 17, 2020. Board Chair Denny Nielsen welcomed members and guests to the 63rd annual membership meeting at Valley Credit Union. Call to order, Chairman Nielsen called the annual meeting to order at 4:30 p.m. A quorum was present with 74 members signed in online. Minutes, Chairman Nielsen stated that the minutes from the previous annual meeting were sent out ahead of time for everyone to review. There was a motion made and seconded to accept the minutes as read. The motion was passed unanimously. Financial report, Chairman Nielsen said that the financial condition is reported in the brochure you received this afternoon covering the 2019 results. He welcomed CEO Pat Forrest to speak. Pat thanked everyone for a great year and updated about Valley's stable financial condition, even in these uncertain times. A motion was made and seconded to accept the financials as presented. Motion passed unanimously. Supervisory Chair report. The Supervisory Committee Chair, Erlene Naylor, gave an overview of her report that was included in the annual report. A motion was made and seconded to accept the Supervisory report. Motion passed unanimously. Elections, Chairman Nielsen spoke on behalf of the Election Committee. He introduced the candidates for the two positions, Tyler Clark and Erlene Naylor. A motion was made and seconded to elect by acclamation. Motion passed. The meeting was adjourned at 4:41 p.m. That's it.
Okay, with the minutes being read, I'll go ahead and ask for a motion and a second, please.
So moved.
Oh, second.
Okay, a motion second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. So we'll go to financial reports and start with my own. Well, I guess mine and Pat's. So it's in there, so I'm not going to read it word for word, but I'll just make a couple quick comments. I think it's just important to make sure everybody's aware and just to thank, obviously, the board, supervisory committee, staff. This was a tough year. COVID, fires, and then even throw in the ice storm at the end of it, right? But I just think it's important to know as you're looking through this, a lot of good things happen in a pretty challenging and tough year, and that couldn't have happened without what the staff did here. So if you can read that in there, any specifics, any questions, you can contact the credit union for any questions. Yeah.
Yeah, so as Rob alluded to, we do have an annual report that's printed here, and you can pick it up at the branch, and it's also online too if you go to our website under services and then publications. All the annual reports are there, so take advantage of that. Yeah, we've had, like Rob alluded to, we've had a very good year. Our performance has been higher than our peers as far as our financial performance. And our financial position is very strong too. It remains very strong. So very thankful for that. You know, one thing I'm really thankful for especially is the group of board members and supervisory committee members. They're volunteers. They give up a lot of their time really in the time span of a year. We have monthly meetings that they are diligent about attending. The supervisory committee has 6 meetings a year. We also have an annual planning session, which helps us to look out not just 1 year in the future, but 5 years in the future. And it really helps to kind of set the vision for what we're doing as an organization. So their service to the credit union, to the cooperative is so important. It's vital for us. And so I really thank all of you for that so much. You know, just as a reminder, our mission statement is serving for your success. And we really do want to be a resource to you, our members. We want to be a financial partner for you. You know, we know you have certain needs, and we feel like we're in a position where we can accommodate you, whatever your financial needs are. Our goal has always been to have products and services that are easy and convenient to use. And I feel like we have a staff that is very capable to support you as you use those products and services. So, you know, we're always focused on doing what we can to serve you. The banking industry is changing at a rapid pace, you know, and I think we were even saying that a year ago before COVID kind of brought things to a crawl or changed our world quite a bit. And we've always tried to be diligent to keep up with technology and services that enable you to conduct your financial business. But the past year in particular is a year that nobody could have planned for in our business and certainly in all walks of life. And I can't say how much I'm so proud about the staff and the way we showed that we were nimble to adjust to the changes that we were faced with in the last year. We had to change our operations up quite a bit to, you know, to continue to serve you and to continue to grow and be successful. And, you know, in the last year, we grew our membership 4%, which is about average for us. It's, you know, it's above average for credit unions our size, certainly. Loans grew 10% and deposits grew 14% last year. So it was a year where we saw a lot of growth, even though, you know, we quickly shifted last March into remote work mode where all employees had the ability to work from home. And of course, our lobby was only open to appointment for a long period of time. But, you know, we faced a lot of, I guess, adversity, and it really didn't show when you look at the results. So, you know, the staff just did an amazing job, and I couldn't be more proud of them. So, you know, the future for Valley continues to be bright, and we'll continue to do all we can to serve you and your needs. Thank you.
Okay, with that, then we'll ask for a motion and a second to accept the financials as presented.
So moved. Second.
Okay, so we have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye. Aye.
Passes. And we'll move to the supervisory chair. So Jeff, it's to you. Jeff's report, supervisory chair, is also in the annual minutes or annual report. So Jeff, if you want to read it or just make any comments, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'd just like to extend what Pat and Rob both said about, you know, the struggles and the challenges that we were faced during the COVID year and everybody else. Clearly see that in all the meetings we've been attending and hearing from customers and stuff. So it has been a challenge with all the adversity of the last year and a half. And the supervisory committee chair, one of the things that we are responsible of doing is kind of present one of these audits that we had with Eide Bailly, is our firm that came in and tried to make sure that the management of the implements and controls, internal control and practices, principles are being followed. And those minutes are captured in the report. But all in all, it's been a fantastic year, an opportunity that I've had as a chair as well to serve the credit union and be on the board. So that's all I got.
Okay. Well, with that, then if I can get a motion in a second to accept the supervisory chair report.
Well, I will move to accept that.
Okay.
Second.
Second. Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Motion passes. So we'll go ahead and move to the last little bit of business for today, and that's our elections. So this year, the executive committee acted as the nominating committee, and we made the decision to bring up for election Denny Nilsson, Robert Kansky, and Mickey Frost, all for 3-year terms. So what we're asking is a motion to elect by acclamation. So I have a motion and a second on those.
I move that we approve the recommendation from the executive committee and cast a unanimous ballot for the slate of officers.
Thank you, Denny. And do we have a second?
I second that.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. And with that, we'll just take the opportunity to, again, we've said thank you to the staff and the board and the committees, and just thank you to the members, because without the members, we wouldn't have a credit union. So appreciate everybody who's taking the time to either watch this or participate, and all comments and feedback are welcome. So we'll go ahead and adjourn the annual meeting at 4:43. Thank you.